I sure hope there weren't any mistakes in that episode, but we'll find out when my mom, Mrs. Monica, comes in and tells us what was wrong. I have so much to report.
Let's hear.
Well, I went home to Detroit, Michigan. Cute sweatshirt.
Thank you. This is one of our 1000th episode merch items. It is really cute. I love it. I'll show the back.
Okay, yeah.
Because the back is important.
Oh, that's super cute. I hadn't even seen that cherry with a bazillion names inside the cherries. That's great. Your cascading hair did block a good deal of it, but I think that enhances the
the mystery
thrill of trying to see it.
All of our guest names are in there. That's cool.
So I went home on a Wednesday, and it was when I landed, we just landed on ice and snow. And it looked like Fargo out the window. Ton of snow.
Yeah.
And, I traveled light. I had a backpack and a roll-on. Get in the car with my friend Jonathan.
Oh, I love Pony. Shout out.
He's so young. I keep forgetting how young he is. He's younger than you.
Young, barely. He's not that.
He's 35.
Yeah, that's not.
It's pretty young. He's like.
He has a kid,
my boss.
And I think another kid on the way.
Yeah, he's my boss, though. Anyways. Get to the hotel at 10:30 p.m. And I think, I'm going to go to Lafayette, Coney Island and get a couple chili dogs, maybe a loose burger and some fries before I hit the hay.
What's a loose burger?
It's ground beef on a hot dog bun and then covered in the chili sauce, onions, and a mustard.
Okay, and tell me how that's different than the Coney.
The Coney has a hot dog in it with the chili all over it.
Oh, it's just without the hot dog.
And ground beef. Called a loose burger. Like imagine that the burger is not a patty, it's loose. But it's on a hot dog bun. It's very fun, loose burger. That's what my mom always gets. My mom doesn't fuck with hot dogs.
Right.
She doesn't trust them.
Now, does the Coney sauce also have beef? It
Ground
does,
beef.
right?
Yeah. Beef on beef on beef.
Okay.
Which is always the goal.
I just wanted to get it straight.
And also, I had sent my brother and sister and mom a picture, and someone pointed out, people really rage about, you're not supposed to put ketchup on them.
Right.
Which makes no sense, because you put ketchup on everything that ground beef's in. Like hamburger.
Yeah, but the Coney, the chili sauce.
But then you also put ketchup on a hot dog. No one's freaking about that.
But it's the chili that you don't put ketchup on.
I know. Anyways,
I'm with them on that.
So as it turns out, I am staying almost directly across the apartment I lived at in Detroit.
Okay, yeah, that's fun.
And I'm sure I've told enough stories on here what the vibe was in 94 when I was there. So before I go, I think, okay, I've got to take about $24 and put it in my left pocket without any of the credit cards I need and care about. But I need to put one dummy credit card in there.
Yeah.
So that if I get mugged, I can hand them all that stuff. It'll look like that's my shit. And then I've hidden my rest of my money in my normal credit card that I would not want to lose elsewhere on my body.
Oh, okay.
This was standard operating procedure, SOP, when we lived there.
Yeah.
You just say, that's what you had to do. So I go through all this work of getting myself situated to get mugged, right?
Yeah.
And because unlike in my 20s where I was willing to fight over the money, I'm no longer willing to fight over the money. So I'm just going to hand it over, right?
Yeah, that's right. Okay,
so also there's 4 inches of fresh powder. So it's so dreamy outside. I start walking.
What time is it?
Now it's about 10:45 at night.
Okay, really late.
And I walk across the street and now I'm directly in front of the apartment on Griswold where there's this little park. And again, I'm peeping everywhere. Who's going to roll up on me? And the first thing I come up to is a very frail, 60-year-old man, white man, walking 2 pugs in sweaters.
Sure. Not what you expected.
And I'm like, this guy would not have lasted 11 minutes out on this street in 1994. He would have been relieved of the dogs and his wallet for sure, if not killed.
Dogs too?
I don't know. Who knows? Maybe someone's girlfriend would want a dog. They were cute. They were in sweaters.
Oh.
And so as I'm going up to my favorite chili dog place, there's 2 cars out front just running because it's so cold out. Whoever's eating inside just leaving their car running so the heat's on.
Wow.
And then I go inside and I eat and I just sit there watching. There's 2 cars running. I mean, Monica, this is inconceivable.
Yeah, times change.
Inconceivable.
Places change.
They change, and I did not see this coming. I couldn't have been happier for the city of Detroit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I could have fucking kept all my money in my left pocket, and I could have held my phone. And then as I'm walking back to the hotel, there's a goddamn Gucci store next to the hotel.
Yeah, that's
now
wild.
my mind is exploding. I'm like, what has happened down here? I mean, this is the ultimate glow up I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Couldn't believe it. Then I get into my room. It's gorgeous. The Chanel Hotel. I'm like, oh my God, there's a gorgeous hotel now in downtown Detroit.
Great.
So I get back to the room. I don't know what it is, 11:30 at night now.
Uh-huh.
I also have a commitment in the morning at 11 a.m., which is totally fine. I'm going to be fine for sleep.
Yeah.
And then I'm hanging in the room for a little bit. And then I think of something I want out of my backpack. I go to get my backpack. I don't have my backpack. And I'm like, oh, that's rough. Like I panic on a 2 for about 10 minutes. I start thinking like, okay, well, I do remember bringing it to that car. Okay, so I was left in that car. Where do we find this guy? The guy already said that the car services were fucking overwhelmed because of the snow and everything else, and they have to get back to the airport. They're going to be whatever. And then I remember I have brought my memoir with me so that I can write in it.
You should.
I know. I really probably shouldn't travel with it.
Yeah, you can't.
And then my journal's in there too.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my God. I'm so devastated at the thought that, because I have one of the 4 books I've written in a notebook.
Uh-huh.
And I'm towards the end of that notebook. And I'm like, if I lose 90 handwritten pages, I don't even remember what I covered in that section. I'm so devastated that I'm like, I don't know that I would resume writing it. I think I would be like, I can't possibly rewrite the 90 pages I lost and blah, blah. So I am really now fucking panicked.
Yeah.
And we get a hold of the driver, but only in as much as the driver says, I'm with somebody.
They're reading a really interesting book in the back of my car.
Yes, and then they're going through your journal and they are on the phone with TMZ. And so, I mean, this is as fucking bad as it can get for me. And I'm really trying not to panic about it and just stay optimistic. All to say, I do get it back, but I get it back at like 2:45 a.m.
Yeah, it's late.
But I'm so relieved. Whatever.
Did you try to like look and see if it had been tampered with?
I didn't. Like I saw that my memoir was in there in my journal and I was like, okay, I don't care about anything else in the world. I have these 2 books.
Right.
You idiot. Why don't you scan it? Blah, blah, blah. Why do you bring it?
I do want you to do
self-abuse.
Sure. I guess I'm piling on, but I do want you
victim shaming.
I'm sorry, but I really do need you to like back up, you know?
I know you can't really back up handwritten stuff.
That's why the handwritten thing was, tough. But you can scan and you should scan.
And that has been suggested to me many times since this event. And then I imagine myself sitting in front of a fucking copy machine and how many hours that would take. And then I have to go do my real life stuff, which is seemingly unrelenting at this moment.
You have to squeeze in just a couple hours so that this just never happens again.
I think that's like a 6-hour ordeal, page by page.
It's pretty. There's a scan doc on your phone, and you literally just take pictures.
Okay, I'll give you $25 an hour.
I mean, I have a lot going on too, but I'll do it.
Let's go to like 25. Let's go to like Kinko's, and you got the whole 2 pages at a time.
Okay. All right, I guess I'm off to Kinko's.
I think you should do it.
I haven't been in a Kinko's in a long time. Speaking of which, I don't even know that they're still around, but I hope they are. I do get about 45 minutes to an hour with Ricardo. We do go out in a Raptor and find some snowy roads and drift for a while, which is its own hilarious thing because you can't imagine how terrified he is as a passenger. If you think I'm bad.
I understand why. He's in control of the car as his livelihood.
Yes.
And I totally get that. And
he was screaming. And I was saying to him, Danny, if we crash, we're going really 20 miles an hour. Sure, the back end's all over the place because we're drifting. But we're not flying. I mean, that's just not the nature of it.
Would that have helped you?
I was passenger while he did it.
Right, but...
And he's not as good at it as me. Now, look, he's a much better driver than me. But I grew up in Detroit driving on snowy roads. Sure. He grew up in Australia with no snow.
Right, that's true.
So I just think, this isn't a brag. He said it. He's like, I don't like that you're better at this than me. Okay, so that's a brag, I guess. But I would have never come up if you didn't force me to say, like, I was tolerating his.
I'm just asking because you're the one that's like, you can't handle being a passenger. Yes. So I'm like, would that have alleviated your fear
Well, I had already worked through that because it started with him driving and I'm in the passenger seat. And I'm like, I don't know if he's got it. You know, we might crash into a fire hydrant. We might crash into whatever. And then I was like, and we're going 20 miles an hour and it's got airbags and we'll be fine.
I have a question. Why do you feel fine when I drive you?
I think you're a good driver.
That's nice.
Yeah.
But you think people are good drivers that I think you still wouldn't want.
You're not driving aggressively.
No.
You're driving completely normal. I can handle being in a car. It's if someone's trying to show off and drive fast. I hate it.
Oh, I thought sometimes I think the opposite if I'm driving you. Like, oh, he's going to be like mad that I didn't.
Then you're not driving aggressively enough? No. I prefer... No, I like a nice, boring ride if I don't have the brake pedal in front of me or the steering wheel.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for more Armchair Expert, if you dare.
I mean, I do think you're right, though, that I think a lot of people that are into this also are terrible passengers because they love the control and they understand what the car is supposed to be doing. So when it's not doing the thing it should be doing, I think you're hyper aware of it.
Yeah.
I think to some degree, if you're riding with me in this situation, you just you surrender the notion I know what I'm doing.
Sure.
Right. If you were to come on a racetrack with me, you'd be like, yeah, I guess he knows what to do.
I know.
He does this.
I would, but I'm not a driver. Like, that's the whole thing.
Also, I love that feeling. So that's the irony. I also love feeling out of control. I love it. This is when like we went off-roading, Chris and I, in Hawaii, and she drove and we were sliding down this hill. I'm like, oh my God, we're going to go into a fucking tree. But I was just laughing uncontrollably because it does pass that point where I just have no response but to start laughing. So I can enjoy it.
Okay.
As long as I don't think death is on the table. So that was great. That was a nice little thing. Host the event. That goes well. I didn't get to hang with Verstappen like I wanted to. I met him. I shook his hand. You know,
that's cool.
Yeah.
Baby steps.
Do the event, blah, blah, blah. That night, go back to the room, go to sleep. My son picks me up the next morning. And I'm going to add one more thing that you don't care about.
Oh,
when
fun.
I left... When I left Detroit 30 years ago, some cars had analog brakes, not all of them. No cars had traction control. No cars had stability track.
Oof.
So what this has done to the driving in Detroit, because we were on crazy snowy roads and everyone's going 50, 60 miles an hour, no problem, because they have all this assistance now. The car is very good at keeping you when you're starting to slide around. It corrects it.
That's good.
So that was like a real adjustment. I'm like, oh, your average knucklehead is now going what would have been insanely fast on these roads in 1994 when I left.
Okay, that means car safety has really increased over time.
Yes.
We like that.
Go to Aaron's house. And luckily I had the kind of confidence to say to him, because normally it's like, well, it's party time. Let's go do this and we'll see this person. And I go, dude, if you're up for it, man, I want to rewatch Patriot, which will be the 4th time for me. And I think the 3rd or 4th time for him.
Wow.
And I want to sit on the couch. And he fucking made a fire. And my son and I sat on that couch, Monica.
Did you have s'mores?
For 9 hours, but we ordered food.
Okay, you ordered food.
It was, I can't tell you what it did to my nervous system.
That's great.
To be with my love like that. We watched the entire first season.
I love doing that.
Oh, and then the next day, we tackled the town a bit. We were hanging out with his son, Wade, my grandson.
Yep.
Who's so tall and handsome now.
Do like Wade and Groot get along? Because, you know, it's like 2 grandsons. And I don't know if...
They haven't met. So I can't really say.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. But we'll try to schedule that.
Okay.
Anyways, we went to a Highland House, my favorite breadsticks. And then we did our thing. We went to my old house. We went to his old house.
Nice.
We went to our old junior high.
Cute.
We went and looked at other friends' houses that we missed.
It's true because you don't go to Michigan a lot. Let's remind people that.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like you're going home.
It's like once a
if
year.
I did that every time I went home, like drove by old places.
And you go to your childhood home.
That's my...
Yeah, you stay there.
Yeah, but there are others that were before that. But like if I did that every time, that's a lot of times.
Yeah.
But you don't get to do that very often. That's really nice.
Also, we don't recognize shit. The town we grew up in is so fucking nice. Like anyone who's heard me talk about how blue collar my town was and now went there, they'd be like, he's so full of shit.
Fucking liar.
Oh my God, there's so many beautiful houses. The downtown is like so storybook.
Oh, cute.
They redid the little Central Park with like very architectural. It's unrecognizable,
Yeah.
but it's adorable.
Okay. So while you've been talking, for a while.
Picking things off your body?
I've been picking off all my fingernails.
Okay, your Lee press-on nails?
My gel nails. And I've made a little collection here.
Cute little collection.
And I'm going to put it right here so people can see it if they want.
Oh, great.
And see what they think.
And I'm pretty confident you'll forget to remove those to the trash can.
And it sort of reminds me of the hair wall.
Mm-hmm.
And the hair saga.
Yeah.
That we talked about. Did anyone comment about hair walls? Have you seen?
I haven't.
So you watch The Patriot. I also have television news. The Pit is back, season 2. And I got excited. Obviously, I was so excited to watch it. And I turn it on. I watch the first episode, ready for the next one. You know, I'm planning on watching like 10.
Yeah. They come out week to week.
I forgot.
You forgot.
I forgot they come out week to week, and I got so mad.
Irrationally upset.
Tantrum.
Yeah. We love a tantrum.
There are certain things that trigger my tantrums, and as you know, this is one. This happened during Last Dance.
Yeah.
Where we thought we had more, and then we didn't. So I just I understand it, but I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like waiting.
But it's nice that for the next 2 months, you have something every week you get to enjoy.
It's just
That's
making
the
me
nice part.
agitated. I want to know what other
Who
stuff.
dies?
What other stuff he's gonna say?
Oh, yeah.
He's just so hot, you know.
Yeah,
he's so hot. He's
yeah.
still so hot.
Yeah.
And I have an update too. Okay, maybe like last year or something. Yeah, probably last year. You said that you were getting into slippers.
Oh, funny. I wore slippers the whole time I was at Aaron's.
Okay, so you were getting into slippers, and I was like,
But it didn't stick. I don't wear slippers at my house.
okay, yeah, I haven't seen you in slippers or anything, but you were trying it on. Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
And I was like, like that's. I don't know why. I think I'm like, that's old.
Grampy.
Yeah, it's Grampy. Yeah. And after the Golden Globes at the Netflix party, they had slippers there, which I think they do at some parties.
For women in high heels.
Yeah, it's like you can take them off and wear them at the party, which I didn't do.
Great idea.
Great idea. But then you have to like hold your shoes and stuff.
Yeah.
Because as we talked about, your purse is too small to hold your shoes.
It's not even. It's ceremonial, the purse.
Yeah. So I did get the slippers. I didn't wear them that day, but I was like, I'm taking my souvenir. So I got my slippers, and then they just sat in the room for a minute. I wasn't thinking about it, and I just put my little feet in there just to see.
Yeah.
And I've been wearing them so much.
You love them.
I love them.
You're a Grammy.
Yes. And it actually, because I really don't like getting out of bed in the morning. I'm not a morning person. I have gotten myself out of bed a couple times thinking, oh, I get to put my feet in those slippers.
You're eventizing your wake up.
Yes.
You're smart.
And I can wear my slippers to go make my tea.
Yeah.
And it's changed everything.
Oh, wonderful.
I know. So
This is an exciting new era for you.
I highly
Slipper
recommend
era.
slippers.
Yeah. Just Patriot. I keep saying the Patriot,
Sure,
but it's just Patriot.
The Pit.
Pit and slippers.
So it's Patriot and the Pit.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's where there's confusion. And A slippers.
Just slippers, maybe.
Just A slippers. And I think this is a good omen for the year. It's
Great.
a slipper year.
Yeah, great.
So I'm happy about that.
Great.
I also did something fun on Monday with our friends, the Avett brothers.
Oh, yeah. Are you allowed to say what it is?
I don't know if I'm allowed to say.
But you did some acting.
I did some acting.
In a Avett Brother project.
Yes, that's right. And I had not, as you've talked about many times, I also haven't acted in a really long time.
Yeah.
And I had some dialogue.
Uh-huh.
And I was like looking at it and thinking, God, am I going to be able to remember this? Am I able to memorize this? I haven't had to do that in a really long time.
Yeah.
I was able to do it.
Good.
Thank goodness. But it is funny. It's funny returning back to that. And it was a really fun time. And of course, like scene work is so fun.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, there's a lot of
Twiddling your thumbs.
Twiddling and sitting around and waiting. And I'm not used to that mode anymore at all.
It's a mindset. The whole time we're here, we're working.
Yeah.
There's no moment we're not working.
Yeah.
Unless we're taking a duty break, which
if we're taking a duty break, which you just did.
Yeah.
If you're doing that, I'm checking email or I'm editing or there's stuff to do. There's always stuff to do.
Yeah.
And you can't really you can do that on some sets if you go to your trailer, but I didn't have one. So and then I did have a room, but it was too cold in there because, I get too cold.
Yeah, and you hadn't brought your slippers.
Exactly. And I was also in a very specific outfit, which eventually you guys will see. Do you want me to send you a picture right now?
Oh, I'd love to see a picture.
Okay. I'm sorry for the audience, but you will eventually see it. But I want to get Dax's reaction on cam.
On camera. Oh, my heavens.
Rob, I'll send
I mean, the outfit's one thing, but the hair.
Exactly.
How many days did it take them to get your hair to look like that?
Okay. I mean, they did it they did it.
And are you getting married in this thing?
Yes.
Okay. That makes sense.
Now.
Wow.
It's really something, huh?
Wow.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
I also.
How long did it take you to undo that? Were you in the shower for a year?
So I was starting, and I kind of said this on an interview we just did. So spoiler, I guess. But I was finding myself like feeling like a real diva. There was so much hairspray. In that hair.
Yeah, you probably took a year off your life with all the fumes.
So much hairspray. And then continuous, touch-ups. You forget touch-ups.
For 12 hours.
At one point I said, I don't know if my hair can take any more hairspray. I also knew, I was like, it doesn't need it.
It's not changing.
It is
what it is. It's a brick.
And I would accidentally like graze my hair with my hand and it would come off. Yeah.
Break off.
Yes. And I was like starting to have like some panic about that. And then same with the makeup because it was like, we're just, a constant powdering and a painting. And I'm like, but I'm not going to be in the scene for a while. So like, we don't need to do this right now, but I can't really say that, but I know it's true. So then there's some panic. Like, I don't want that on my face. So it was like, I've become a brat. Like we're used to being in control.
That's
here.
What it is,
we created an environment where we have all the control.
Yeah.
And
it's so nice. You kind of forget how nice that is.
I did. I mean, I did have a lot of fun and I would definitely like do that again.
Yeah.
But I was thinking, man, do I have a great job? I love my job. It's so good. And then we've had like multiple interviews over the past 2 days, especially yesterday, that I was like, oh man, this is so good.
Yeah.
I just am so lucky.
Yeah.
So and it was so weird because I obviously came here to do that job.
Mm-hmm.
And again, incredible job, great job. But the fact that this other thing popped up that in my opinion's way better is like so wild and amazing. But I was also proud of myself because I was like, oh, I can still do this. I can still memorize stuff and and I think because we have this, because I don't have my life isn't riding on that being so good so that I can get more jobs. It was like fun and easy and I didn't feel
zero expectations.
Yeah, like there was a couple times I would like start this monologue and then I would say, oh, I'm going to take that back. And then I would never have done that before.
Right.
I would never have felt comfortable. I would have been so in my head. Any little mistake would have made me feel like, oh my God, like I'm so bad. Yeah, they're going to fire me.
They're regretting hiring me.
Yes. And I was like, oh, it was just interesting. I just had such a different mindset that I think makes you better. But of course, you can't get there without it. Like,
it's a very mental job.
It is
there's
so mental.
So much about it's like what? Yeah.
So much so. But there's a really cool aspect of this acting job, again, that people will see, that it's so unique and cool. That doesn't involve me, but just what part of their whole thing. And it's really amazing. But yeah, so I was grateful for doing it. I was grateful for our job.
Those are good. Those are good.
One thing I didn't, I guess this is like a complaint, but I had a tampon in for 13 hours.
Oh, toxic shock.
And I was also like, so then I was kind of panicking about that, because as time was passing, I was like, I have this tampon in and I don't want to go take it out because I was in this wedding dress and you're mic'd up and it's connected to your underwear. So like that's all and I was like, I'm just leaving it in.
Sure, we're gonna have to roll the dice.
And
hope my probiotics are working.
I am really tired today.
Oh,
so I think I might have it.
You've taken it out by now, I hope.
Yeah, I wrote it in my calendar because I was afraid I was gonna forget. But I took it out and I think I'm okay. But I couldn't wear my Nixies because it was a white wedding dress.
Sure.
I was like, ugh, brides have to wear, that's a lot.
I bet brides are real bummed if they're on their period during their wedding day.
But it happens.
You don't pick it.
Was there anything else? Okay, slippers, the pit. These are the things I write down. Facts.
Yeah, remember those?
Oh my God,
Is this for Marcello?
Yes, Marcello.
What a joy.
We just loved him. Oh my God, ding, ding, ding. Huge dingles for my first fact. So we played a game, me and you and Marcello played a game where we said a word and then, because he said, what do you think of when you hear Randall? And then we all said it.
Yeah.
And then we did it one more time, Lily.
Yeah.
And I said pond. I said pond. And he said frog or something. You said like feminine product.
Oh, yeah.
Or feminine hygiene. Or
feminine hygiene.
You said something like that. And then we were like,
you guys were embarrassed for me.
Yeah, well, it was just like, you're not on the same page.
And you thought it showed my age and perversion. There was a lot baked into,
And then you're like, no, because the smell, like Lily, like they want to make fresh smells. They always have them in the
commercials, it feels like lilacs and lilies. And
so then the first fact I looked up was most popular scents for feminine products.
Okay.
The most popular scents for feminine products center on fresh, clean florals, rose, jasmine, warm vanilla. I've never experienced that. Subtle musk and sweet fruits, berries, peach, creating an alluring, soft, and comforting aura, often found in God damn it. Best-selling perfumes.
Oh, you really shit the bed on this one. I was like, I don't know about musk. I don't think anyone's going for musk during that period.
What the fuck?
I need a nice musky
AI
douche.
doesn't understand feminine products. They think anything that has to do with...
Well, yeah, feminine hygiene.
Feminine
hygiene.
But
I think hygiene's the operative word.
Fine, let me type that.
Okay, see what you get.
Hygiene products. If it says Lily, I'm going to be so pissed.
It might.
No, it doesn't. Okay, in 2024, popular feminine hygiene scents leaning towards fresh, clean, and naturally comforting profiles with light florals, jasmine.
I mean, hold on one second. You must admit that Lily's is in light florals.
No.
Why? What is your argument? Present your case.
Listen, it says light florals, jasmine.
Full stop.
No, it says it. Parentheses, jasmine, peony, rose.
Now it's just improv, though. It's like, it's all what it associates with.
No, listen.
Okay.
This also says subtle fruits. It also says vanilla and skin scents, musk, amber, sandalwoods.
Guys.
I mean, one thing says green tea.
It's Lily, right? Lily's was the...
Lily.
Are there any Lily-scented feminine hygiene products on the market? ? Searching for feminine hygiene products with Lily scent. Yes. There are feminine hygiene intimate wash products on the market that feature lily or lily of the valley scent,
Okay.
often blended with other floral notes. I could read you the brands of them. Ziaja Lily of the Valley Intimate Hygiene Gel.
Ziaja?
Yuriro Intimate Wash by White Lily. Ooh, White Lily. Gynocure Lily Women Cleanser. Delicate Flower Intimate Lady Wash.
Okay, so these are all washes.
Summer's Eve's has one. That's the standard. That's the gold standard.
Okay, so those are washes. Okay. Pads and tampons and stuff. Okay, most popular scented pads generally feature light, clean, or floral scents.
Like musk, vanilla, chocolate, cocoa.
Lavender and aloe. Lavender, yes, that is something they kind of try to add into all
lavender's
these things.
huge.
Yeah, but not lily. Oh, honey pot. All right. Well, I prefer neutral scent. Just saying.
I mean, the funny thing is like, don't they know, like, for us guys, like, there's nothing that can keep us away. You know, you don't need to worry too much.
I thought you were going to say, like, it's all that you still smell it.
Oh, well, that might also be true. And we don't give a fuck.
Okay. Did Obama go
Beggars can't be choosers.
Did Obama go to Occidental College? Yeah. He went there, and then he went to Columbia, and then he went to Harvard.
This guy was bouncing around like a
basketball,
like a door-to-door salesman, pot and pan salesman.
Okay, he said, this was really cute. He said he pulled a Troy Bolton when he was dealing with soccer and like comedy. And I didn't know what that meant. Did you?
I don't know either, no.
Okay. And we wouldn't. You know why? Because he's the protagonist of a High School Musical.
Boom. Okay, great.
I know that's a great analogy.
I thought it was a sports reference. And so I just, as a man, had to act like I knew that player. Like, oh, of course. He's like Bo Jackson.
High School Musical, I guess he was a basketball
Is that Zac Efron?
That's right.
Great.
Basketball
Lead
player.
character.
And I assume in the High School Musical. Okay, he said that when he was growing up, and they called parties like hangouts like Gettys. We thought that was cool. That was new to us.
You cannot imagine how many times I have thought since we interviewed him, because I'm going to Miami to shoot, and I have thought I'm going to reach out to Marcello and see, are there any Gettys happening while I'm there? I want to see the Gettys firsthand.
Do you think he's like still in the scene?
No, I don't. That's why I have yet to do it. But I have had the impulse that like, wow, I might have an invitation to a Getty through him. And I want to see everything in life. So
Sure.
Just picture this 51-year-old rolling into the Getty.
It's just a hangout though. Then he said, oh, we were making a whole to-do about Gettys because we'd never heard of that. And he said, what do they call it now? And I was like, parties, I think. He said kickbacks. And I was like, no, I've never heard that.
That's what you do when you want to land an account and you pay the purchasing agent some side money.
That's right.
That's a kickback.
Exactly. But then I did Google, what does Gen Z call parties? Gen Z doesn't have one single slang word for party, but uses terms like kickback, hangout, get together, or rager.
Okay, those are standard.
But not kickbacks was in there.
Yeah, I'm saying the others.
Yeah.
Rager's been around forever.
I know.
Major rager.
For larger events focusing more on vibes, wellness, and smaller gatherings like, quote, soft clubbing, quote, house parties, or, quote, live chill. Ew, live chill is an online hangout.
Oh.
Ooh.
Although we were just talking about how Anna has online hangouts with her family, and those do look really fun.
That's different. That's a family
hang
chit chat.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a live chill.
Okay.
All right. That's all.
Those are great.
I love him.
I love him too.
Yeah.
He's so cute.
He was so funny.
I was saying it's when I left, I was like, I love when people are still hungry. It's so infectious. Like he said it. I'm like, I want to do good.
Yeah.
I love that. When you go do stuff, you should want to do good. It's a shame that some people lose that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
That's
great.
really true.
All
but he's young and vibrant.
Cute.
He's on SNL and he's cute.
Yeah,
he's got that smart girlfriend.
Yeah, he sure
Good
does.
for him.
Good work. I love you.
Love you.